Okay, so what I want you guys to do is we're going to go to the models, and I already did the first one. Um, there's a thing in C# called JSON property, and you pass it something called a property name. And what we're going to do is we're going to add back that dot that we removed in the variable name, because in C# you can't have a variable name with a dot. It throws an error. So thankfully there's this thing called the JSON property that's going to let us map um, the CSV file name to that. So, but instead of working with CSV, I just decided that it might be easier for us to work with JSON. So even before this, I want you guys to go back to, well, so I ended up putting it in this file called Spigot. And here you can see all of the CSV files. And so again, we're going to go to that one website, CSV to JSON, and you open up a CSV file in the Spigot folder. So like categories, and you wait for it to do that, you convert it, and you download it. And then you save the file. You open your downloads folder, and then you rename it to categories in this case. Categories. And then you copy it and you put it in the Spigot file for the .NET Core, or under .NET Core OData Spigot. So it should be actually we want to rename it the same as this one, so dataset categories. If you want, open it just to make sure everything's good, and you'll see it here. So the next thing we want to do is go back here and go to the categories CS file, and here we want to start adding those JSON properties. So you copy this, and then you go to your, again, the model or whatever entity you're at, and right above every single one of them, so right above every single one of the variables, you're going to add the JSON property. So it'll look something like this, where you just kind of paste all of them. And then what I would do is just, again, have this open right here, the JSON file, and then just copy like every single one of them that you need. So then the first one would be here, and then the next one, creator, and then description. So the way it'll look, it'll be like the JSON property, and then this kind of metadata about the commit ID, and then the actual C# variable. And oops, I added an extra one. So now in the deserialize function, you can go back to assignment facts, and from here, from the right below the deserialize function, copy the open curly and the close curly, and then delete or paste it over this deserialize function. And then what you want is, again, look for the assignment facts and replace them. And they should only be here and here and right here. Just 3 places. And then rename the folder. So this folder right here isn't going to be the same folder as your dev environment. So where you have the Git folder, you can copy paste this directory. So I'm going to just paste it over here. Spigot, it'll be the same. And then look for the categories JSON file. So save it. And now what you want to do is, well, you're pretty much good here. Next thing you want to do is go to the startup page, copy this right here, and then paste it right below. And then move this a little bit, and then add your controller, like the first part of the controller. So in this case, it's just categories, right? Paste it here, paste it here, and it should match with here and here. So now the last thing we want to do is under the data source file, we want to copy the case up into the break, paste it below, and then on lowercase, all lowercase, type or paste the category. So you can copy paste it and just make sure it's lowercase. And then finally right here, categories. Cool. So now you want to run it, make sure everything builds, and then give it a sec. It'll open up the OData page under OData, your machine name and OData. That's what it should look like. And then well, once it loads up, okay, you should see your new entity. Go slash the new entity, and then you'll see the data coming back in OData. And that's it. So let me go ahead and just commit this. So in reality, it should be 4 files. And I'll place this commit just so you guys can see the difference, in case you need to refer to it. This is just some line ending stuff. Just press OK. And then and that's it.